power of 20 pips a day. This is your money management settings. If you're not familiar with the power of 20 pips a day, I suggest you watch the webinar. It's broken up into easy chapters, a couple 5 minutes each, and it will explain this whole power of 20 pips a day system. Now, it was designed for a purely manual system that's not going to be trading multiple pairs. It's designed for a trader that's going to take 1 or 2 trades, maybe 2 simultaneously max, that's it. So what I do is I set 20 pips to equal 2% normally. It's called the power of 20, but the formula is a skeleton. You can put any risk percentage into it, and it will come up with a proper lot size for you. Without getting into the power of 20 pips a day and doing a whole webinar on that, because we've done that already, if you want to use the 20 pips equals 2%, you would set 200, that's 20, remember, so that's 20 pips, you got to add a 0, and to equal 2%, just like that. If you do that, then it will make 20 pips equal 2%. So if this robot gains 20 pips, it will gain 2%. If it loses 20 pips, it will lose 2%. I'm here to tell you now, this is fine setting for the FibAlert because you're going to be deciding which trades you go into. But as we get into the tip of the iceberg section, you'll see you probably want to keep this a lot more conservative. So I set it at 400. So 40 pips equals only 1%. That's like a, that takes 80 pips to equal 2%. That's a lot more conservative. Once you get good at this and just using the FibAlert, then you can go up to the 22. All right, and take only the setups you want to take. If you want to weight your account exactly the way I weight my account, it would be like this: 200 equals 2. Again, for a new trader, I think this is a little aggressive. And if you're new, well, first of all, you should be doing this on a demo account. I'm showing you this whole setup on a demo account, and that's exactly what you should be using until you get good with this. All right, it's another tool. It's an instrument, if you will. If someone hands you a guitar and you've never played the guitar before, don't go start selling tickets for your first concert. You need to practice first before you go live. Practice on a demo, practice with these settings. Now, what this does is I have a growth target and a maximum drawdown target. This was originally designed for the full functioning robot, but I've left it in for the FibAlert, because what this is saying, look, once you've gained your 2% target, and it'll calculate it for you, it'll stop giving you alerts until the next day. And also the same on the downside. If you're too low, then it'll stop giving you alerts, okay? If you don't care about this, just make it big, make it 10%. Make them 10%, and then that way it'll be so wide that you shouldn't get there. When you're using automated, this is a nice little shut-off system. But learn how to use the formula. The formula is in the Power of 20 Pips a Day webinar, and that'll show you how to use this formula system. All right, let's move on.